funny. Idiot Box, how are you doing tonight? Better than me, cool. So, I was recently hate crimed. Thank you. By a third grader. Now, I should preface, I work in education, so it wasn't like some little 9-year-old came up to me on the street and was like, it looks like a fairy. Like, no. This was at work. Makes it all the much more fun. So, I work in the library, and this, like, yee-high little third grader comes up to me, just bubbly and bouncy, adorable little child. He goes, Mr. Freeman, is there a Mrs. Freeman? And I was like, well, first of all, I'm a male librarian, so automatically the chances of a Mrs. have drastically declined. Second of all, do you think this has a Mrs. at home? No. But I was like, no, buddy, there's no Mrs. Freeman, I'm single. Which is a lie, because I have been in a relationship for 4 years. My partner couldn't be here, so right now he's dead to me. I mean, I call him my husband because we've been together for so long, so semantics. But this little third grader don't need to know all that. So the easier answer was, no, there is no Mrs. Freeman. And his face kind of falls, and he goes, oh. Because my dad said you look more like a Mrs. Freeman than the Mr. Now, I had to remind myself not to punt this little child because I have $80,000 worth of student loan debt, and Joe Biden ain't giving me enough money to get rid of it. So, I need my job. But what do you say to that? Like, all I could do is look down at him and go, good for him, and then just go about my day. Now, as the class continued, I kept thinking to myself, like, first of all, do you really think that misgendering me bothers me that much? Like, I did drag and I'm verse. Like, I know my brand. Second of all, I'm about to be real fucking petty. I had car duty that afternoon. And he's a car rider. So I was like, we gonna have a confrontation. We gonna have what we like to call a parent-teacher conference. And it ain't about to be fucking pretty. So I go to car duty, and I keep an eye on this kid, because I'm like, you will come to my line. I have planned this out. And sure enough, I see his dad come up in a pickup truck, because of course it's a fucking pickup truck. And he comes to my line, and I'm like, we're about to walk you over and have a little chat. So I start walking him to his dad's truck, and his dad comes out, and I see his dad, and I immediately forget what I was about to say. Not because like his dad's like jacked or anything, but because this man is so fucking ugly that anything I was going to say is moot at this point. He looked like he walked off the Hills Have Eyes to come to pick up. Like literally hobbling out of his truck, just be like, come on, sweetie, we gotta go to the store. Is that Mrs. Freeman? And I know in the depths of my soul, he's one of those straight guys that's just like, yo, I don't mind that you're gay, but don't check me out. I'm sorry to disappoint, but my type isn't the orcs from Mordor, so that is a cherry I'm not about to pop. No offense. You can keep it. Anyway, my name's Jordan Freeman. Thank you for being a great audience.